What's up everybody, it's Dr. Josh Funk. I'm here with a product review of the Prime Fitness Squat Wedge, otherwise known as a slant board. This object can be used for a wide variety of different things in rehab and in training, and I'm gonna show you a couple of my favorites. So the number one thing that a squat wedge is used for is squatting. It provides you with an opportunity to perform a squat lower and with a more upright upper body than you would normally be able to. You could potentially use this for something such as lunging as well, if you're trying to get a little bit more of a knee forward position. But those are the two different ways in which you can use this for basic patterns. And the biggest thing that you're trying to account for is a lack of ankle mobility. So if I lack ankle mobility, I might not be able to get as low on some of these movements, and I might not be able to drive my knee forward. The squat wedge or slant board allows me to get into those positions a little bit easier. The next way that I'll commonly use the slant board or squat wedge is for deceleration or change of direction type movements. So sometimes to prepare people for a return to the sport that they are participating in, we will use the slant board to potentially step to pause and hold in a forward or lateral fashion. The angle change is a great way to kind of transition people back to full speed change of direction. The final way that I'll use the squat wedge or slant board is in a manner in which to overload tissue in a greater range of motion, particularly the calf. So the gastrocnemius and soleus make up the calf, and I know that by dropping our heel below our toes, we will put the muscles in a greater position of stretch. Then overloading that stretch component before coming back up, which is gonna be great for calf strains. It's gonna be great for a potential Achilles tendinopathy, as well as being used in post-op Achilles repair rehab, which we could do in a standing or seated position. Those are just three ways that I will use the squat wedge, from a preparation standpoint, squats and lunges, getting into deeper positions, potentially forcing a little bit more of a knee forward movement pattern. And then with regards to change of direction, right? Forward, backward, side to side, us being able to bridge a gap and adding a little bit more of an angled stop for that individual. Then we have the calf, in which we are trying to drop the heels, potentially provide a little bit more stretch, a little bit more loading, which can be great for some of the injuries I mentioned, those calf strains, Achilles tendinopathy, or somebody who is returning from some kind of Achilles repair. But best thing about a squat wedge, it's heavy duty, we get a ton of use out of it, and it maintains its quality. It also comes in 6 different options: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 degrees when it comes to the actual angle of the slant board. But if you're looking for something that you can get a lot of different uses out of for your clinic, your gym, I couldn't recommend it enough.